If there's someone who's abusive or difficult in your life, you're going to want to listen to this past life story. My name is Tracy, and under hypnosis, I help my clients connect to their higher selves to get answers to every question they have about their lives, their life purpose, and also to look at a past life and what they do in between lives. I recently had a session with a woman who described her mother as being incredibly abusive, very narcissistic. She felt like her mother didn't love her or even like her. Growing up, her mother had all kinds of affairs with abusive men, and she would bring her and her siblings around them to watch the men abuse her mother physically, emotionally, verbally, and sexually. She carried a lot of trauma and incredibly bad memories from her entire childhood. In my sessions, I ask my clients' higher selves to show them a past life that is relevant to their current life in some way, and this is the past life that she got to see. In this other life, my client was very poor and would make money by mending other people's clothing. She was the sole provider for her family, experienced an incredible amount of physical pain, and lived in victim mentality, feeling very sorry for herself. She would keep saying things like, "Why is life so unfair to me? Why did this have to happen to me?" And she was very jealous of other people. She carried all her negativity in her body, and her body was slowly breaking down because of it. She did what she needed to do and lived in survival mode. Then the breakthrough happened. My client broke down in tears as she was seeing this past life and realized that the woman she was in that lifetime with her three children was the exact same way her mother was to her in this lifetime. She blamed everything that was going wrong in her life on her children. Through her tears, my client started telling me about how she treated her children so badly and criticized them for everything. She said those poor kids, they did the best they could, and all I ever did was criticize them. I was so bitter and took everything out on my kids, and they didn't deserve that. And reading from the notes on my screen, this is what she said as she was getting ready to die. She said, "It didn't seem that my life had much of a purpose, and I had inflicted a lot of pain onto others because I never lived my life based on my own love or my own joy. I didn't live a life of purpose. I didn't look into my own light and thrive on that light. I always lived in the shadow of others and inflicted a lot of pain onto others. I feel a lot of guilt for that. I'm saying to myself, in the next lifetime, I have to do better." After the session ended, my client told me that hearing that and seeing that life, that was a tough pill to swallow. Knowing that she had been exactly the way her mother was in this lifetime, and she had judged her mother very harshly in this lifetime. Just goes to show you, you never know if it's karma you're experiencing.